Now we're going to talk about consonance and dissonance in terms of chord membership. So as I said in the last video, there's two ways to think about whether a melody's note is consonant or dissonant. If the note's part of a harmony, it's consonant. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Last video we talked about certain intervals being more stable than others. Now, the basic concept is that if a melody's note fits into the underlying chord that's accompanying the melody, the note is going to be consonant. And we'll call these chord tones since they're part of a chord. So a chord tone is when a note fits into the chord that's accompanying the melody. Now if the note does not fit into that chord, it's dissonant. The note is dissonant. And we're going to call these non-chord tones for the obvious reason that they are not part of the chord. They're not tones of the chord. So let me show you an example. This is Do You Want to Build a Snowman from Frozen, and I've slightly simplified it for to show the concepts that I'm talking about. So the notes show the melody. The notes show what Anna sings. Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. Those are the notes that you see there on the treble clef. Now the notations above the staff show the chords that underpin and accompany the melody. These are the chords that accompany what Anna is singing. So this means that the orchestra underneath Anna singing initially plays the notes of a G major triad. So when she goes, do you want to build a snowman? The orchestra is playing the notes of a G major triad, G, B, and D. And then it changes to D major. The orchestra changes the notes of D major, and so on. And I've also added Roman numerals to show how these chords position in the key of G major. Now, the first melodic idea uses the notes G, B, and D while being harmonized by a G major triad. Since G, B, and D are all notes of a G major triad, these notes are consonant. These notes are chord tones. So go try and listen to a small chunk of this song. These notes will sound relatively stable. Do you want to build a? It feels like a presentation of an idea, but it feels like a stable presentation of an idea. Also, I want to note that these are arpeggios, since they are disjunct and they use only the notes of a triad. These notes are also chord tones, that B and that A, since they are part of their respective harmonies. There's a B in a G major triad. There's an A in a D major triad. But that A is not part of a G major chord. It's a dissonant non-chord tone. Do you want to build a snowman? That snow, that A on snow feels a little dissonant. It's not part of the chord. And each of these are non-chord tones. So first there's no A in a G major triad. Then go to the second line. There's no B in a C major triad. And there's no C in a G major triad on that last line. But now also to connect with the previous video, notice that these all create dissonant intervals above the harmonizing chord's root. So an A is a second above G. So the G major triad, G is the root, the A is a second above it. The second is a dissonant interval. Go down to the second line, the B is a seventh above C. That's a dissonant interval. And then C is a fourth above G. G major triad is harmonizing that last line, and C is a fourth above it. Fourth is a dissonant interval. And then conversely, all the chords are consonant. All the chord tones are consonant intervals above the chord roots. So G is a unison with G. D is a fifth above G. B is a third above G. So these are all consonant intervals. So in sum, chord tones are notes in a melody that are in the underlying harmony or chord. Non-chord tones are melodic notes that are not part of the underlying chord. And then chord tones are consonant, while non-chord tones are dissonant.